After Matilda traumatizes Prince Porky to death, he runs away with the golden pig machine and attempts to fly in an airship, but the machine is so heavy that the airship gets stuck. With Matilda now in our side, not only we now have 3 birds, but we can finally stop relying on potions to heal, at least, for now. Battle difficulties also decrease by a lot, making them just long and tedious. After defeating this giant Pira pig, the rage chili cakes are unlocked, so I decide to stop by the nest to craft some more potions. The next battle is against a few minion pigs. It would have been easy if the pigs didn't target Chuck all the time, forcing me to use a potion to heal. About the same thing happens in the next battle, except we get some really close calls because of the Mustache Pig's insanely broken base damage. It is now time for the boss fight of this area, and I decided to bring back the Knight class for a reason you will see later. If Chuck had Guardian's shield, he might not have survived this team attack on him. As you can see, the Knight shield is very useful when pigs try to focus on one bird. It makes everything so much better, especially in this situation. However, we cannot say his shield is always useful, since it only lasts 2 turns, which makes the fight much harder. Thankfully, the air pirate's attack is just enough to fill the rage chili, giving us a relatively close win. Prince Porky tries to escape, but the golden pig machine's weight is so big that the rope gets cut, which doesn't make sense, since Prince Porky was able to easily take it with him, although the rogue pig wasn't. Is Prince Porky a powerhouse, or what? Then we get to see this lovely scene with Red and Matilda. Then Chuck goes on this wooden block and starts to cry. Can't you just jump there? It's like really close. Unless birds have 10 times less size, then we see them or something. Anyways, we finally unlock the golden pig machine, a better, but more expensive way than the magic anvil to get useful items. I thought that it was a good time to bring back the Guardian class, but what a fool I was. I still don't think about using the Knight class, and a healing potion clutches it, giving us the win. After unlocking Bomb, it was time to start the most painful grinding of my life. Chuck's damage was way too low to defeat the pigs, and the birds end up dying in the process. To fix this, we backtrack to a trainer near Matilda's garden that could have helped a ton earlier, and we buy this new weapon for the anvil, which, after some materials grinding, is a huge upgrade to Chuck's damage, which becomes the highest out of all my birds. But even after that, we get really close to death. Since I bought early and played a lot as Cannoneer, you will decide to ban him after Wizpig's castle or not. Now that we have counter, the battle difficulties sure do decrease, but the pigs are starting to get stronger every single battle beaten. Like Chuck dying here for example. But counter comes in clutch a lot, like pirates committing suicide by attacking Chuck here. Thankfully the Mustache Pig spares Chuck and goes for Matilda. The final fight against Captain Redbeard was close, but with some luck, and by that I mean Chuck not getting targeted 100% of the time, we managed to win the battle. This is what this cutscene looks like when you zoom out. Eventually, we reach the first sea levels of the game. It's not too difficult until we meet with the pirate veteran. He is a big problem, since we aren't guaranteed to dispel his support with Lightning Bird, so I just don't take the risk and use Rage Chili Kicks. The battles after that are very easy, like this rogue leader asking all the pigs to go die and fill the Rage Chili, which gives us an opportunity to destroy him with ease. The foreman kills Chuck, but the Rage Chili is all that we need. We finally make it to the middle boss fight of the sea. The plan here is to keep Chuck at full health, so he can survive the giant pig's attack. I did not use samurai, because I didn't have enough currency and I didn't want to grind, so I just brought Piggy McCool instead. We then meet again with the pirate veteran, but this time Chuck clutches it, dispelling the pig's support twice. Not wanting to risk anymore, I go for an attack with Matilda, since she is the healthiest bird of the team. Then we beat him relatively quickly, as well as the easy mini bosses that follows. After one more battle, Prince Porky wakes up from his coma and locks the door, but can't just bomb explode it? I guess we won't have to think about this anymore, because the Blues got themselves in a big mess. The next battles aren't too bad, especially the one where I just didn't want to use Matilda. It went so good that we didn't even take any damage at all. Jokes aside now, after grinding some more snoutlings, I can finally buy the druid class for the Prince Porky boss, which has a much better and reliable healing than cleric. I decided to go with a risky team, since samurai just made battles longer and boring. At first, we get insanely close to dying, but then we get luckier than ever, and when the minion pigs die, the battle difficulty starts to slowly, but surely decline, with our health getting higher each turn. We end up slowly draining Prince Porky's health every single turn. After a very long time, we finally defeat him, rescuing the Blues in the process. Prince Porky runs away to the second castle, but he somehow passes without having the key to open this door, which makes the whole point of it useless. Now that all the birds are united, we do a few golden pig machine rolls, and get really lucky. We also craft this book for Chuck, giving him more health than before. With our newly upgraded team, the two next battles are very easy, with one close call of course, but the rest was pathetic. The first wave of the second castle was even easier. Wave 2 wasn't too difficult other than this moment. However, wave 3 is where the pain begins. If bomb didn't target the Pyra Pig, Chuck wouldn't have survived, but thanks to the two debuffs and healing weapons, we can barely survive the attack, and the rest is doable. The bad part is that the game immediately sends us to wave 4, with our health drastically lowered, yet I still risk it and use the Rage Chili on Chuck, because I don't want to wait forever for the wave to end. But then we actually survive, and manage to kill both minion pigs, leaving only the corporal, who, with the debuff, deals less damage than our healing, giving us a huge recovery of health. Wizpig comes and boosts Prince Porky for the second and final time, and the fight begins. Thank you for watching till this point. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.